What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with another movie series review, and today we're going to take a look at Ironheart. Now, I was supposed to do this a couple days ago with the new. I wanted to wait till all of the episode was or the series was done. I was going to do a mid one, and I decided not to. But this is my overall honest review. I'm going to tell you halfway through about a spoiler warning, so just heads up kind of thing. Now, before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll find tons of content when it comes to everything nerdy and more. So make sure you guys subscribe, comment, like, and share. Hit the bell icon next to it so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you guys so much for the support. Trying to get to 100K. So without further ado, let's get into my hair is being some funky, weird looking thing here. But going with Ironheart, starting off the bat from out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would have given this like a 6.57. The reason why is I felt that it kind of jumped a little bit here and there were kind of some boring parts and so forth. But I mean, you're going to find that with any TV show. I mean, Big Bang Theory for me is an awesome TV show, but there are some episodes that are a little boring. So not putting that on comparison because and so forth, but Riri Williams playing a new iconic character in the world of the MCU, being somebody that wants to protect their family, and doing so is creating an iron suit. Now, we've seen obviously in the TV show, I would suggest watching it once. It's not a one that I will watch multiple times. Out of all the series, I don't think I've watched any MCU series on Disney Plus more than once. Loki, I watched it once. Loki 2, I watched it once. She-Hulk, all the other ones I've watched once. Just to say that I've watched it. The only one I haven't watched yet is the Agatha one. So I might have to watch it just because some people told me I should watch it because of Wiccan and Lady Death. But we're not going to go into that one. But again, 6.7 or 6.5 out of 7. Reason why, because it's close to Iron Man. I loved it because it was a different version of Iron Tech, where it's not Tony Stark. I mean, there's differences, obviously. Riri Williams is trying to afford to be able to buy the parts and all that stuff. She went to MIT and got pretty much kicked out, and so forth. And a lot of people, I can see that they're having mixed feelings about this series because, one, I mean, the amount of legacy that she has to live up to being Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr.'s character. But I think she did great. I don't think she was like up there on the pedestal of Tony Stark, but look how many movies it took for Iron Man to get where he was. Robert Downey Jr. is a man. He is a, or I don't know he's a man, but he's a legend icon character in the world of the MCU, and people are trying to put Riri Williams up there with Tony Stark. It's not going to be the same, okay? And I feel that people are always going to have the mentality that it has to be up here to be good MCU. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some series that I didn't enjoy. She-Hulk was not one of those ones. She-Hulk was the only one I really didn't enjoy, but I loved all the other ones. But I'm watching it just to say I've watched it, to see if it connects to anything and so forth like that. And I feel that watching this whole series, even the end, is important. Now, spoiler warning, if you are not wanting to know what's in the rest of the series, I suggest you go away, watch it, come back, and then see if your review matches mine. So in 3, 2, 1, you've been warned. Now, going into this, Riri Williams at the end of it fights the Hood, and eventually sees Mephisto. Which, thank God, we finally got Mephisto. but I don't feel that he should have been in here. The only reason why he's in here is because she needed to have witchcraft magical powers in order to go against the hood guy, Peter. The other characters, a lot of people didn't like them when it came to the explosive girl, where she used explosive and everything. The two other characters that were pretty much the muscle, that because they are in the LGBTQ. Like, I don't mind people in the LGBTQ community. I just want it over there. Now, I don't mind you doing it. Just do it over there. Because when it came to the guy, the tech guy, which I had no problems with, it's just people were going off about him or them or whatever have you. And it's just like, really, we're going to really worry about that when we're trying to worry about the story of this. Yeah, I just didn't like that they were just putting it down. I think if this movie came out 10 years, or this series came out 10 years prior, we wouldn't have people talking about the whole issues at hand and so forth. But again, we see Mephisto that had to make a deal with the hood character. I can't remember the actual actor's name. I'm drawing a blank. I loved him as an actor. I liked him in Transformers, the one that he got a suit and helped Optimus. Great actor. I just feel like it could have done an extra 3 episodes. I feel like we were missing some chunks. We needed some more. I wish also there was some connection to Armor Wars. I know we've been hearing that they canceled it. They brought it back. They canceled it again. They're reworking it. They're testing. Like, Armor Wars completely fell off the face. First it was going to be a series, then it was going to be a movie, and then we kind of lost interest. We haven't really heard what's going to happen with Armor Wars. I wish there at some point though, Rhodes would have came in. Like, oh, what is this tech you're using? This woman literally built an Iron Man suit, okay? And you're telling me not the government, the army, the Air Force, whatever have you, is not knocking on Riri Williams' door? I just felt like with the first suit that she had, the second, the third, nobody is coming to talk to her. I felt that they should have had Rhodes come in, or somebody else come in and be like, oh, or like Shuri from Wakanda. Like, she took the first suit because she said it was Wakandian technology. They're going to take it. Why didn't the Taj, or not Taj Mahal, but what are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Nikita and so forth. Why didn't those guys come in and say, Riri Williams, what are you doing? We told you can't be doing this, or so forth. I was hoping to see some of that in this series, and I felt with having 6 episodes, I just wanted a little bit more, like another 2 to 3 episodes. I think it would have helped it, because the first 2 to 3 were a little boring. But again, you had to introduce the character. We've only seen her in Wakanda forever, so we didn't really get a backstory. We didn't get a build up, how she became who she is, why she went to MIT, her back history. Like, we didn't know that, and I just felt like it needed more. Again, I'm gonna give it 6.5/7 because it was good. I didn't mind the suits. Compared to what people thought about the third one. I feel like the helmet needed a little bit of tweaking, just because it just, I don't know, it just felt a little unfinished compared to the ones I've seen in the comics. Instead of the red, I wish it would have been the purple, pinkish color, with the gold and so forth. But again, they have to update it with new stuff, kind of thing, make it more MCU quality rather than Marvel comics versions and so forth, which we've seen characters in the past not look like their comic version and people get mad. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Do you agree with my opinion? There is a post-credit scene I want to make that clear. Where we see Mr. Gentleman, the Hood, talk to the woman about the supreme power that he's looking for. I don't know if that means Wong or Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, we haven't heard anything of that, if anything is going to go forward with um, that character. Um, but again, it's still fairly early-ish, kind of, where we're going to be getting Fantastic Four this month. And to see what happens at the end of that one. Is Doom going to make his appearance finally in that movie? And then we're finally going to get either Young Avengers. I mean, we've gotten all these different young characters from all these different series and movies, and nothing has come about it yet for a new, not or like the Young Avengers and so forth, which would be kind of cool to see. But again, comment your thoughts down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends. With that being said, please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys in the next one.